Hello friends! So today's video is all about Animal Crossing. So if you've been on the internet for the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, there are probably only 2 things you have seen talked about. One is the coronavirus pandemic, which is very depressing. Number 2 is Animal Crossing New Horizons. But today we're going to talk about the lighter of those 2 subjects, and that is Animal Crossing. I have been an Animal Crossing fan since New Leaf came out. I never played it beforehand. I only played it on the 3DS with New Leaf, but I instantly fell in love. It's such a fun, wholesome, game that I can just release my feelings and just forget about everything and play for a few hours, and I'm so happy for it. It's just so much fun and I love it. I'm somebody who is not really good at regular video games. I like video games, but I'm just not good at them. Like when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, I just had my boyfriend do all the hard boss battles because I just get way too anxious and I freak out and I can't do it. I like video games, but I'm not good at them, so I don't play them very often. But I like Animal Crossing because it's fun and easy to play, and it's got, I don't know, it's just great. I don't think I need to justify my love for Animal Crossing in this video. But I have 2 things in this video that I'm going to talk about. One is my progress on the Animal Crossing ReadAthon that I was going to make a TBR for, but ended up not doing because I ran out of time. So I'm just going to talk about what I've been reading and what my progress is and that sort of thing. And then, you might have seen this in the background, but I literally just got this, but I'm going to unbox my Animal Crossing Special Edition Switch. Here's the thing, I live with my boyfriend and he has a Switch, and so just for any games that I want to play on there, like Pokemon and Fire Emblem, I have just used his Switch because I didn't see the need to buy my own. But I did say that if Animal Crossing or Nintendo released a Animal Crossing Special Edition, I would buy that Switch. And I almost gave up hope, actually, that they would release one. I almost gave in and got a Switch Lite because I didn't think that they would release the special edition, but they did! They did, so I bought it. Which is good because my boyfriend also really likes Animal Crossing, and you can't have 2 people, 2 separate islands on the same system, which is stupid, but now we can both enjoy our own islands, so it's great. Switch unboxing later. I'll put a thing in the description or a card or something so you can jump ahead if that's all you care about and you don't care about books. Animal Crossing ReadAthon. I heard about this on Twitter and I made a little bullet journal spread for it. If you saw my March bullet journal video, you'd see me kind of decorate that a little bit. But so this is a readathon that started on the 9th and it goes until the 20th, so until the game comes out. Yeah, it's just a fun readathon with challenges that you can, I guess, do. Oh, I'm explaining this so badly. But let's just talk about what I plan to read and then what I have read and then what I'm going to be able to read. So not all of the challenges in this are, I guess, pick a book for this challenge. The first challenge is don't forget to save, read a book of your choice while using a bookmark. There's that, so you don't have to pick a book for that because it's just any of the ones that you use. So my TBR for this, there were 2 books that I was in the middle of that I was going to finish up for this readathon, and then I added 2 new ones, and realistically I'm not going to probably finish either of those. The second challenge in the readathon was KK Slider. Listen to an audiobook or read a book that has musical instruments. So I decided, I was already in the middle of an audiobook, so I decided I would try to finish that within the readathon time. So the book that I have been listening to on audiobook has been The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, and this is a fantasy book, and it's kind of set in this Asia-inspired world. I think it's supposed to be about Japan's treatment of China or invasion of China during, I don't remember which war. So it's not set in that time, it's just kind of based on that, and then there's a fantasy element to it. And I started that book last month probably, and I wanted to finish it up. Currently I'm on chapter 18 of, I think, 27 or 28 chapters, but So I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be able to finish this, but the last like 3 chapters are like an hour long each, so hopefully I'm able to finish that up. I still have to go to work in this sort of kind of pandemic time that we're living in right now. I work for television broadcast, so I really can't work from home, but I still have to go to work, but my commute is only like 10 minutes long, so that really doesn't give me like any time to like really get into it on my commute to work, to and from work. That's like 20 minutes a day. So hopefully I'll get really close to finishing it by the end of the week. I've been listening to it a lot on my 2 days off right now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that I will be able to finish that up. I'm really liking it so far. Quite graphic towards the end there. I really didn't see some of the like violence or descriptions of violence. Yeah, it was kind of like very surprising to me. I am really liking it so far, and it's really interesting, and it keeps on surprising me, so that's really good. The next challenge was Able Sisters, read a book with strong family themes. So I was also in the middle of another book that perfectly fit this challenge, and it was Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater. So this is kind of like a sequel trilogy to the Raven Cycle, but it's all about character Ronan and his brothers and like his sort of next adventure. Gansey and Blue aren't really in this. They're mentioned a lot, but they aren't in it, so it's not about that core group of friends that was from the Raven Cycle. It's kind of Ronan on his new own adventure. I was already in the middle of this and it fit the theme perfectly, so I went ahead and picked it up. So this story centers around Ronan and his 2 brothers, so that fit the theme really well. Close family ties. I think in the Raven Cycle you wouldn't tell that at least Ronan and his brother Declan weren't too close, but they went through a lot before the Raven Cycle started. The relationship between the 3 Lynch brothers is very important to this book, and I really enjoyed it. I found myself like kind of falling in love with Declan Lynch, which was like weird, but I'm down for it. I really like him now. And their other brother Matthew is a precious bean who doesn't deserve what he got. Yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I finished it up the other day. I think when this readathon started I had maybe 250 pages left in it, and so I read all of those and I finished it the other day, and I love it so much and I need the next one. So the next challenge was Tom Nook, read a book that you recently purchased or checked out from the library. So I think the most recent book that I have purchased was A Winter's Promise by Christelle Dabois, maybe her name Dabos? Christelle Dabos. So this is a book that I had my eye on for a long time because this cover is gorgeous. It sounds really interesting. I'm not 100% sure exactly what it's about, so I can't really give you a description, but there's like mirror magic and cities in the sky and political marriages, I think. So it sounds really good. I've heard a lot about it, so I wanted to get to this. I don't think I'm going to. It's very large, and currently it is the 18th, so there's only 2 days left in this readathon, and I haven't even started this, so I don't think I'm gonna get to it. And the last main challenge was Animal Crossing GameCube, read a book that has been on your TBR the longest, or reread an old favorite. So the book I picked for this is not the book that has been on my TBR for the longest, but is a book that has been on my TBR for a long time, so I decided to start it, and that is Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. This is also the book that I am using a bookmark for. It's technically a sticky note, but I don't have any bookmarks. I have to make do. Most of the time I just like shove a piece of paper or an M&M wrapper or something in my books, but it's like this little cute sheep sticky note that I have stuck in there. This isn't a very long book. It's just under 300 pages, but the text is kind of small, so, and there's a lot of it on each page, not a ton of huge breaks. So I started this the other day and I am only like, 20 pages in, so I'm gonna get as far as I can into this book by the end of the week, but I'm definitely not gonna finish it before the readathon is over, unless tonight I decide I'm just gonna read the whole night. That is my Animal Crossing ReadAthon progress and I guess TBR. I haven't been super active on on Twitter or anything updating about the Animal Crossing ReadAthon. This week has been very stressful with everything going on in the world, and then I have a lot going on with me kind of health-wise, so it's been like a stressful time, and I haven't really felt like tweeting too much or kind of like participating in any sort of community. Yeah. I've also been trying to stay off of the internet because everything that's happening is making me very anxious and I don't want to deal with it. It's my Animal Crossing ReadAthon update for you, and now to get to the real thing, and that's the Switch. Opinions on the Switch. I love the colors of the Switch. I love it. The pastel blue and green. Love it. So good. I'm not 100% sure on like Tom Nook and his little Nooklings, but you know, it's okay. I would have liked like maybe an Isabelle themed one or something like that, but it's alright. It's an Animal Crossing Switch, so we're gonna open it. My live reaction to the Animal Crossing Switch, and then I'm gonna go set it up. Da 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 da. So what it looks like in the box. And so we have the Joy-Cons. So we've got one of the Joy-Cons and the other one. So the last like console that I owned was our family's Nintendo Wii. So I've had a 3DS, but like me personally owning a console has been a very, very long time. My boyfriend has a bunch of them, but I personally have not owned any of them. So we have the Switch, so here, and the back has sort of like this design, like the island design with all the villagers camping and the boats, and oh, it's so cute, little lighthouse. Oh, it's very, very cute, but it's very cute. I love it very, very much. The dock. Oh, the dock is so cute. The dock is so cute. It's got little Tom Nook and his little Nooklings. I know they have names, but I don't remember what they are. Timmy and Tommy on the little island. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. So this is what it looks like together. And are there straps in here? So we've got the, I don't know what these things are called, but there's a strap that's colored, well, I guess when you want to have it handheld? I don't know. So yeah, there's two of those. And of course all of the wires and things, but nobody cares about that. You set it. So this is a Switch by itself in handheld mode, and then when you throw it on the dock, it looks like this. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. I'm so excited to go set this up and everything. So yeah, I'm really excited to have my own Switch. So this way I can play Animal Crossing, and yeah. So that's my Nintendo Switch Animal Crossing unboxing. I'm so happy that this is in like a color scheme that I love, like this pastel colors, because like, not gonna lie, the regular Switch colors are like gross, and I don't know. I think if I didn't like the design of this, I wouldn't have bought it, but I really love the design, so I'm very, very happy with it, and I can't wait to set it up. So I bought this from Target, and the shipping took a long time. Like, I know it came out last week, but it took like pretty much like just about a week to get it, and the same thing is gonna happen with my copy of the game. So I really wanted the pre-order bonus that came with like pre-orders at Target, which is the journal. So I pre-ordered it from Target because I want the journal, because I am a stationery addict, and so it's not gonna get here until the 27th, so that's like 7 days after it comes out, and I'm so upset. It might be a little bit earlier than that. It might be the Wednesday after it comes out, so I'm not gonna be able to play it right away, but it does come on my like weekend, so that's helpful. But still, everybody's going to be so excited to play it, and I am going to have to wait a few days. I know some people who have just been like fed up, and they just want to they just canceled their order so they can get it right away. But I really want that journal. Keep a lookout for my, I don't know if I'll make a video about it at all. I'll definitely be talking about it on Twitter, and I'll probably be crying that I don't have it for a week on Twitter. That is my Animal Crossing ReadAthon update and my unboxing for my Animal Crossing Switch. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more bookish and nerdy content from me. That is all I've got for you guys today. I'm Chrissy Lou. Till next time, matane!